It's officially my 3-year small business anniversary. I have learned a lot over these last 3 years. I've had some ups, I've had many downs, but it's been such an exciting 3 years and I look forward to many more. In today's video, I thought it'd be fun to share a little bit of my small art business journey. Even though I officially opened Tab's Art Shop in January of 2022, I really think it all started in December of 2019 when I received an iPad for Christmas and downloaded Procreate to start drawing digitally. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have never opened up my shop since I decided to turn my illustrations into stickers. So I'm currently working on some Etsy orders I got, and these are a bunch of the freebies that are going to go with some of the stickers that they ordered. In 2019, I think the whole reason why I wanted an iPad was to start drawing digitally. And so as soon as I got that for Christmas, I immediately downloaded Procreate, and I highly recommend getting Procreate if you want to start digital art because it is so easy to use. It's very beginner friendly. And I remember when I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. I've always been pretty artistic. I took a lot of art classes in grade school, pottery, 2D art, painting. So I have always really loved art, but I don't think I've ever really been that good at it. And so a lot of my first drawings were quite interesting. They were not great. I will definitely share those with you. But over the 2 years before I opened up my shop, I participated in a lot of Draw This in Your Style challenges, which is basically where an artist, like a pretty well-known artist, shares one of their original characters, and they do a little challenge where people can redraw that character in their own style. So I did a lot of these, which really helped me practice with proportions and developing my own style. So I would really love to get back into doing those challenges because they're so fun and such a great way to practice. So yeah, I did a ton of those over the 2 years before opening my shop, but I just thought it would be really fun to turn my products into, or turn my drawings into physical products. Actually, the very first sticker I ever made, I tried to cut out with scissors, which you can imagine if you've tried that, it does not go very well. So I invested in a Cricut, I invested in a printer, and then decided to, you know what, it would be really fun to start a shop. Of course, I heard a lot about Etsy. I purchased off Etsy, and I heard it was one of the best places to start because it's a marketplace. And if you don't already have a kind of established social media, Etsy is a great place to start. And I posted my stickers on there and slowly started getting orders, which was absolutely crazy. I could not believe when I got my first order from like a stranger. I know my first order was from a girl I worked with, and then my mom, and then my fiance's mom. But when I got that first order from a stranger, I was so excited. I couldn't believe that someone out there liked my art enough to actually purchase it. And over the weeks, I started putting more products up, more stickers, sticker sheets, and in February is when I applied to sell on Faire. But I'm glad I applied in February because it took 2 more months to actually get approved. So I got approved for Faire, And I opened up my own website on Shopify in April. I also started taking social media more seriously. For the longest time, I did not want to download a TikTok. I was one of those people that kind of refused. I thought it was some silly dance app, which now, of course, I kick myself for not getting on it sooner. So I'm gonna work on packing these orders while I chat with you. I already have their address on the front, so I'm just gonna make sure I keep it out of frame. But yes, so I started taking social media more seriously, and I highly recommend starting a social media before ever opening up your shop. For one, you want to make sure that whatever shop name you choose is not taken by someone else. You want to, or I recommend not picking a social media name where you have to either add an underscore or a number or period to make it work. Try and pick one that is not taken. You don't have to add any extra symbols, because that's going to make it easier for people to find you down the road. You already have an audience and community built. Whenever you do, or if you do decide to create your own website, you already have customers that you can drive to your website. So I did all of that, and in November of 2023 is when I started YouTube. And it's honestly one of the best decisions I've made. I absolutely love YouTube. Of course, it is a very time consuming. I work a full-time job, so I'm only able to film videos on the weekends, and it usually takes me an entire day to film, edit, and get it ready for posting. So what I normally do is Saturday is where I film and I edit, and I get it all ready, and then I post it Sunday morning. So it's very time consuming. Like today is Sunday and I'm filming, and I'll edit and I'll post it, or I'm gonna try to do all of that today because I had so much going on yesterday. So I'm gonna time crunch this weekend. So it makes it a little more difficult for YouTube and trying to stay consistent and on a set schedule. But I really love YouTube. I actually find it to be one of the most satisfying out of the social media platforms, because Instagram and TikTok are so based on instant gratification that YouTube, I feel like, is just a better place to grow a community and a foundation. And there is so much potential in YouTube, especially if you are looking to eventually go full-time. YouTube is where it's at. So I highly recommend giving it a try. I know that before I started, I was so nervous for my first video, and I still get nervous even to this day, or I'll have to refilm certain clips multiple times. But I really love YouTube. I think it's so fun. And I love chatting with you guys in the comments and sharing our love for crafts and books. So if anyone is looking to start a business or grow a community online, I highly recommend giving YouTube a try. Really what I recommend is, if you're going to be filming like Reels and TikToks, just post it on all platforms. So use YouTube Shorts, use Reels, TikTok, and grow all three social media platforms at the same time. So as of today, I still utilize Faire and Shopify and Etsy. I do not use TikTok Shop anymore. I just found that, unfortunately, for some reason, TikTok Shop really lowered my views, and it was pushing my content out to not a very nice audience. Yeah, I just decided that TikTok Shop wasn't worth it for me, but I know that it works really well for a lot of other small business owners, so it's worth a try. And then as for social media, I use YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I use CapCut to edit all of my short form videos, and I use CapCut on my computer to edit all of my YouTube videos. Okay, all of my Etsy orders are packed, and I have 2 wholesale orders that I need to work on. I actually haven't received a wholesale order in a very long time, but Faire was doing their little like sale market. So I got 2 orders. One is like a mixture of a bunch of different stickers, and then the other one is 50 of the pumpkin cream cold brew sticker, which I thought was kind of silly because I really only sell that one around fall. So I thought it was kind of funny that they were ordering 50 of them, but maybe they're already missing fall, or they just really love pumpkin cream cold brew for their store. So we'll go ahead and start making those and get those orders packed up. Quick little intermission. In my last video, I talked a little bit about the books I was reading and my reading goals, and a lot of you guys also really love books. I get a lot of my art inspiration from the books I'm reading, so I wanted to include this in this video in case anyone is interested. I am currently reading Onyx Storm. If you are unfamiliar with this, it is part of the Fourth Wing series. This is the 3rd one. I feel like everyone is reading this right now. I'm only about 28% through, but I am enjoying it so far. I also just read or listened to my first historical romance, The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So I went ahead and picked out some other historical romance books because I really want to get more into this genre because I liked that one so much. I picked out Julie Garwood, The Secret. This one is a classic. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Lisa Kleypas, Mine Till Midnight, and then Judith McNaught, A Kingdom of Dreams. I listened to The Duchess Deal on Spotify using my little 15-hour credit with my subscription. So yeah, I picked out these and they are so cute. Look at the size. They're almost like little mini books, so I think they're so cute, and it looks like it's going to be a really fast read, so these will be great to read in between fantasy books. But yeah, I thought I would include this in this video because so many of you guys enjoyed the book talk in my last video. But yeah, this is the book I'm currently reading, and I will probably pick up one of these historical romances next. Okay, final one. So I have all 50 made. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video here. I'm currently multitasking, packing orders, and trying to edit this video. It is already 2:45 and I really want to get this video up before 5 o'clock today. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one very soon. Bye.